Hey guys, 7-2a, multiplying powers with the same base. And what we're going to do is just multiply powers. All right, so here's my first example, and then we'll lead into what it means, but I like to kind of mess around with it. Negative 5 to the 7th times negative 5 squared. What that means is I have 7 negative 5s that are multiplying together first. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's this group right here. And then I'm multiplying it by negative 5 squared. So I have two more of them times 1, two more of them. And all of these are being multiplied together, right? All of them are multiplied together. So what's the shortcut? Well, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So together this equals negative 5 to the ninth power. What can I do to 7 and 2 to make 9? You got it. So here's the rules for what we do. To multiply powers with the same base, we just add the exponents together. All right, the base stays the same. The algebraic way to say this is a to the m times a to the n equals a to the n plus n. I know it sounds a little fast, rapid, not really at all, I know. But the base stays a. All right, I do not multiply the base together. All right, I only add the exponents together. So let's not look at that fractional example yet. We'll get to that later on in this chapter. But if I take b to the 7th times b to the negative 4th, I add them together. All I do is I take this 7 and this negative 4, I add them and I get 3b to the 3rd power. All right, let's take a look at an example here. 7 to the 4 times 7 to the 16th, that'll be 7 to the 20th. What about, a negative? What about y to the negative 3rd times y to the 5th? That'll give me my y stays the base. What's my exponent? Good, it should just be a 2. And the last example, 19 to the 8th times 19 to the negative 10th. What's that one going to be? That gives me 19 to the negative 2nd. But we're not done. Can't forget about what we've learned previously. I can't leave it with a negative exponent. Can't do it. I gotta flip it. And so it's 1 over 19 to the positive 2, 1 over 19 squared. Okay. What about one like this? This is where it's getting a little bit more crazy. 4z to the 5th times 9z to the negative 12th. Well, what can we combine here? Okay. We are allowed to rearrange. Everything here is multiplying together. This 4 and is multiplying to that z to the 5th times 9 times z. So what I can do is I can take this 4 and this 9 and I can group them together and I can multiply those guys. And then this z to the 5th and z to the negative, I can multiply those. And then I can put them back. Okay, so I'm allowed to do this. This gives me 36, right? And this gives me, well, my base is the same, so it's going to be z. And now, since the base is the same and I'm multiplying, I'm going to add my exponent to get negative 7. So now I get 36 times z to the negative 7th, but I can't leave it that way. Okay, remember, I can't leave it that way because of that negative exponent. So I'm going to do 36 and then put it over z to the 7th. That 7 is not positive when it goes to the denominator. Take a look at this one. Try this one out. Okay, 2, I got a 9, I got a 3. I can group those. That gives me another 18 times 3, 30, 50, 57, 127, 54. Then I have a and an a squared. All right, you got to remember, I'll give you a hint this time. There's a little invisible 1 here. Okay, so if I do a times a squared, that's going to give me a cubed. That's going to be a something to be careful of. B has no friends, so B can't do anything. B is just going to be b to the 4th. All my exponents positive, perfect. 54a cubed b to the 4th power. All right. Last one, 5x cubed times x to the 9th times 3x. I'm going to start out with, well, you go. Okay. Got 15, and then I have 4, 9, and a 1. All right, so that gives me x to the 14th. 15x to the 14th. There we have it. Mastery check after you do IXL V4.